All right, a lot of people have asked the question about backing through the turns versus backing a circle. So first, let's talk about backing through a turn. This is one of the best ways to start getting some power steering, i.e. some front end lateral control of your horse's shoulders. So when I say lateral control of the shoulders, watch his front left foot right here. See how it steps over directly to the side? He doesn't just walk off and push through my hand. He stays right here and he reaches over, not forward. You see how I can bring that front end right across the camera there, but have him not leak forward. I'm gonna say, okay, horse, step your foot directly to the left and just put your shoulders right here. So I'm trying to get his shoulders to be right here. Okay, this is when they leak forward. You try to get it and they just kind of walk off like that. That last one, he kind of just went, he kind of just wallowed out of it. He didn't stay in the turn. So the thing that a lot of people struggle with when they're starting to work on this exercise is keeping the horse in a reverse motion. So you notice this whole time he's staying reverse. There is not a single point to where he's gonna stop backing as we move his shoulders over and to the right. If he does stop backing, I will take a hold of him and get him backing again. So through the whole thing, he never went forward, okay? That is backing through a turn, where you rock them back onto their hind feet, and as they're rocking back, we just open up this left side a little bit, and he feels that open door, and the shoulders just go right through this open door. Now watch right here. I'm gonna open my left side. 1, 2, 3. See right there? 1, 2, 3. Now we'll open the right side. 1, 2, 3. That's all it takes. You just open the side you want the shoulders to go, but you've got to remember they have to be in a reverse motion. Otherwise, it'll look like this. This is a real common one. You'll get them backing and they'll kind of start backing, and then you forget the backing and you just try to turn them and they bend their neck and they swing their butt out like that. See, he kind of planted his front, so that would be about as worst as you could make it happen. So remember, keep the reverse motion. When you first start out, it may be more like 90% back, 10% turn. You noticed I'm mostly backing and I'm just slipping in a little bit of a turn here and there. Little step right there, now back him up. Now get a little step to the right, now back him up. Now get a little step to the right, now back him up. Now get a little step to the right, now back him up. Now right and then back him up. Now right and back him up, and right and back him up, and right and back him up, and right and back him up, 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 right and back him up. So you noticed he's actually getting pretty good at that. Better than I actually thought he was gonna do it. So that's nice, that's encouraging. So remember, you have to keep them in a reverse motion. Later on, when you have a true connection from the reins to the front feet, you don't necessarily have to get their weight back on their hind feet and get them backing in order to get them to reach laterally with their front end. So to recap, the reason we put them in a reverse motion before asking for the shoulders is because if a horse is backing up and you try to turn them to the left as they are backing, it's pretty much impossible for them to, bam, not properly bring their shoulders across. That's why we back them. Now later on, when they get a little more advanced, instead of it being 90% back, 10% turn, well later on it's gonna be 50% back, 50% turn like you saw me do a minute ago. Well then when they get really good at it, it can be not really back, just turn. So without necessarily backing him, we're just gonna ask his shoulders to step laterally around here without necessarily backing him. He's kind of pushing on me right there, so I'll kind of say, hey dude, get off it, get off it. So then later on, you can actually bring him into that shoulder control with forward motion. So watch here, this time we'll get him going forward, 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 forward. Now we're gonna open the left side without backing him up. And there, he should be able to come right across the, turn like that. So that would be the progression of getting shoulder control. You need less and less reverse motion the more balanced and strengthened your horse gets. People ask what are exercises I can do to get his balance and get him better on his feet. This is one of the best ones. Now, real quick, we're gonna wrap up with the advanced version that's backing a circle. All of that was backing a turn. You back and then you turn. You back and then you turn. The nose leads the turn and the shoulders go the same way as the nose. This is backing a circle. For backing a circle, imagine how you would want your horse to look if you were walking a circle to the right. You want his body bent to the right and you want him going to the right. So the goal of backing a circle is to maintain that exact same bend and try to have him walk a circle in reverse. You noticed he's bent to the right, but he's backing a circle to, I guess would be my right. So this is backing a circle. So his nose stays to the right, his hips are stepping in towards the camera, which is my right, and then I'm having to keep the shoulders stepping outward away from the camera. So you put him in an arc like so, and then you bring him backwards in a circle while maintaining the arc. Most important part is maintaining the arc. The reason this one is a little bit more advanced is because you've got to keep the shoulders out away from the camera. I got to keep the nose towards the camera and also have to keep the hips towards the camera, all while keeping him backing up. So this would be backing a circle, and this is a little bit more of a gymnastic type exercise than just backing through a turn. So we're gonna back a circle. Now watch here, I'm gonna go from backing a circle into backing through the turn. So we're backing a circle, backing a circle, backing a circle. Now we'll let him back through the turn, walk off. So those are the difference in the two, and they're both great exercises to do. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can become a Carson James Insider. This is a brand new deal, so much so that I actually have to cheat and read it off to you. But as an insider, we're gonna send you these periodic text messages. You're gonna get elite access to new insider-only resources, exclusive offers, and invites to free live horse training sessions that will equip you with fresh how-to knowledge and skill to embolden your horsemanship journey. All of this and much, much more. So basically, you can become a Carson James Insider, and we send you a bunch of really cool stuff via text message. To become a Carson James Insider, just go here.